Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores, here alongside with former GM Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs. MLB Draft Combine is coming up. It's always an exciting time. Dan, what can we expect? What are you going to be looking for?
Well, Robert, for me, this is one of the most important events on the baseball calendar each and every year. If you look at it, all the clubs get a chance to answer the questions they have on the players. And then all the best players in the country get to showcase their skills in front of 30 clubs. So, I'm just really excited to see what's going to happen.
Sarah, it's a 4-day event. It's held at Chase Field in Phoenix. What advanced metrics can players and viewers expect to see?
There's so much data with this event. Part of why I love it so much. And I've been there every time this has been held. So glad we're back again. For pitchers, you got pitch velocity, you got spin rate, you got extension. For hitters, we have your exit velocity, launching, and of course the distance on those home runs.
Well, congratulations and good luck to all the young athletes as they continue their journey to hopefully one day land in the big leagues.
Welcome to day one of the MLB Draft Combine from Chase Field in Arizona. The top high school and college player prospects showcased their skills this week, giving all MLB clubs another opportunity to evaluate this year's draft class. It should be an impactful few days here in the desert. Alongside Sarah Langs, I'm Dan O'Dowd, and it's time for batting practice. So let's focus on what's happening down in the cage. Sarah, BP started now, and this is where the scouts really bear down. They're looking at presence in the box. They're looking at the balance, rhythm, and timing of the swings. They're looking at how clean a swing path is. They're looking how connected a player can be to a swing, and they're looking at the ability if they can hit the ball the entire field.
And there's so much data that comes along with BP. We've got exit velocity, which means we can look at how often the player's hitting the ball hard. In this day and age, hitting the ball hard has an actual definition. That's 95 plus miles an hour. And why do we care about that? Because in today's game, if you hit the ball hard, you're going to hit about 500 on those batted balls with a 1,000 slugging percentage. Another stat we'll look at is launch angle, and what we define as a sweet spot batted ball. The 8 to 32 degrees of launch angle, basically a line drive. So I'll be looking at how often these players will be making that kind of contact as well.
I think about big league players like Alvarez, Judge, Ohtani, Trout. Their hard hit ball data is crazy. Their launch angles are very consistent. And you add all the things that we're evaluating, and think about, Sarah, the pressure these young players are under right now is probably the most pressure-packed BP these players have ever taken in their careers. This round of BP for me was average. Very projectable player, size, strength, a little bit more power over hit ability. I thought he got outside of himself exceptionally well, but definitely a very projectable kid. Sarah, now we're going to take a look at the catchers. If there's ever a true skill position on the field, this is it. So in this drill work, we're going to look at a lot of different things. We're going to look at the throws they make, how their footwork plays out, their transfer from glove to hand, the accuracy and the carry on the throw to second base. We're going to take a peek at their blocking ability so we get to see their athleticism, how well they move from side to side. I get a real great feel on how tight their hips are in this kind of drill, which is really important for me from a scouting perspective. It's really a position that scouts overall miss on in the game. This drill work is really important from an evaluation position.
I love how you frame that because so many people think, oh, it's just about how fast you throw that ball down to second base on an attempted steal. But it's not that simple. That's why we measure pop time. Pop time is the idea of how long does it take you from receiving that ball from the pitcher to getting it to that second baseman or shortstop. And the absolute best in the game right now is JT Realmuto. The MLB average pop time to second base is 2 seconds. His average pop time to second base, 1.83 seconds.
Now, that is fascinating, and that's why they're making these catchers stay behind the plate so they can't cheat on making these throws, so they try to get an accurate pop time. Sarah, it's the most missed evaluation position on the field because of the deep projection that's involved from the most physically demanding position on the field. And that's why, again, this is a position you have to scout over and over again. As good at catching drill work as you're going to see, just incredible athleticism behind the plate, moves effortlessly in everything that he does, strong, accurate throwing arm, a great glove-to-hand transfer. You know, just, again, this is the total package, and this type of work really shoots a prospect up draft boards.